All right. Let's get in this Discord. It's 1 minute late. Yeah, that's what happens when you got 3 dogs. 2 dogs. Jeez, that's pretty bad. Lost one of mine about a year ago. It's still stuck in my head. Holy crap. Sorry, Maximus. Rest in peace. Let's see here. Let's throw some gang signs in the chat. The good mornings. They are rolling. First one hit the rocket icon. Yeah, man. That's how we roll. God, it's cold. The hell. Let's see. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Got a little Dixie up here. Let's take a peek at Dixie on this 4 hour. Got about 2 hours till this 4 hour close. See, previous 4 hour candle. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Look, we were checking up on the reverse wave trend over here on the 4 hour. Dixie has a pump. Goes sideways, mean reverts. Where's it end up? Back at reverse wave trend, last 4 hour candle. Picked it up a little bit, then ran a wick down to the reverse fissure. Picked it back up. I would say for this, here's the issue too. You got to go over here under the VRE. So now pull back to the reverse fissure on the 4 hour on Dixie. Came down to the first resistance level on the monthly. That's flipped support, and that was the second support level on the daily. It's red cross line, green cross line. Then it bounces where? Right back to the bottom of the daily 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Go over here. There she is. Trying to create a little bit of a bullish doji here. People call it by many names. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see where this closes. Because if it goes back down, this 4 hour, next 2 hours, closes below the reverse wave trend, we could see the next 4 hour candle maybe make a run down to the 99 log MA. Got a little stair stepping going on here. But right now it looks like the dollar bulls are coming out in force, trying to pick this thing back up. See if we can close some 15-minute candles back up inside the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. It's packed full of goodies. One being the weekly range, right? Center of the weekly range is almost centered in that Laplace distribution range. The daily range is definitely in it. A lot of volatility here. Let's see. Good luck getting back up above 105.2. Let's see what happens.
Again, one of the motif of math being awesome. If you actually slide up to not only the daily time frame, Dixie is that where she bounced is actually the top of the 9 log MA. So it's just like they all sync up, right? They're all just different levels at different time frames, and why math is like so cool sometimes, right?
Yep, very cool. And that's where I was going next. You front ran me. Let's see here. Yeah, we got Bear Div too. Below the zero mean still. So it's reverse wave trend in the picture. Well, it's below the 33 log MA, so I mean it can be for sure 103.690. Do I think that's going to happen now? I don't know. 103.6, huh? Let me see something here. Check out one more time. What was that again? Let me blow this up real quick. Yep, 103.7 to be exact. Makes it real easy. 103.7. Let's get this up here. Oh, yeah, this thing is deep. So if it's going to check up on the daily reverse wave trend, that's actually the bottom of the weekly range. Right at the bottom of the weekly range. So that wouldn't surprise me at all. You talk about a great spot to bounce. You go down to that daily reverse wave trend, you hit the bottom of the weekly range here in the next couple of days. Yeah. Is it going to give it up, though? Don't know. Don't know yet. Got to get through today, right? See if it closes back inside this monthly resistance level. Right now, it's using that support. You can see the monthly range right down here. And it's below the weekly. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. If it did dump out, if Dixie does dump out, wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a wick go down to the monthly. But by the close on Friday, I would assume it would be right back up inside it. That's the way these things work. And there's a high probability every time for that to happen. So yeah, right now, pre-market, trying to run it up a little bit and stuff. Let's see here. All right. I wanted to check that Dixie first, but we're going to go to crypto because Bitcoin's a beast, as usual. Bitcoin doing its thing. Here's a 15-minute chart with the VRE. Center of the monthly range. Yeah, so Bitcoin pumps up, right? Had this tight daily range yesterday. Bitcoin rips up. What was the high? 27.5 area. Yeah, right around 27.5. Pulls back, gives pretty much the whole move up. Goes sideways into the new daily open, runs it right back up. Runs it right back up to where? Where did we get a wick to? 95.4% Laplace distribution range. Pulls back inside of it. Next rip up, second standard deviation. What is that? First resistance level on the weekly? Where's this weekly? Yep. Whoa, hold on. Yeah, there it is. There's the top side of the weekly. So yeah, we got the first resistance level on the weekly as well. Going into today's close, that'd be a good move for Bitcoin. Close up above about 27,315. Yeah. Good stuff. Plus, you'd be closing up above the first standard deviation, which going into tomorrow, probably get some continuation. We will see. Couldn't hack it yesterday, right? Just gave up the move. Well, we'll see what happens here. We will see what happens. That'd be good. Even 95 for Laplace would be even better on Bitcoin. Get up there and close up around 27.5 today. That would look even better. Let me see something.
And anybody on TradingView, like what, 2 weeks ago, several of us were talking about Bitcoin, in the 28 range, hey, it hits 28 range, hey, there's good chance that Bitcoin is turning a corner, right? What you get with the VEPS is, hey, this stuff all evolves, right? That you're not going to get with chart art. Chart art, probably they just have some trend line that is nonsense, right? So now that 28 that we were talking about 2 weeks ago is now turned into 27, as you can probably see from the screen on the stream. Is that now that pricing is above that wave trend, right? If it closes above there, then you're looking at a really powerful move on Bitcoin.
Yeah, got to close above the daily reverse wave trend. Then you got the 99 log MA to deal with and Fisher. This is going to be interesting. Let me look at the 2
I think, as Warlord always says, it's confluence, right? It's when that Fisher and that reverse wave trend start to meet, you're going to get a price to pop right to it, no matter where it's at. Low, go long. If it's above, go short.
All right, so we've sent 2 wicks in a reverse wave trend on the 2-day. 2 wicks exactly to the reverse wave trend. For everybody out there using whatever the hell you're using, show me your charts because the alpha trading charts always win. These wicks aren't just random. They go in somewhere. So yeah, even better, close up above reverse wave trend on the 2-day because everything's crossing down it. They got to pick this up. Bulls have got to pick it up. We could get continuation to the downside very easily. Let me see here. 27.5. Yeah. Here's that 27.5. Let me see something. Boom. 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 Dun, dun, dun. It's at 99 up here at 27.6. Okay. Take one more look at this 4-hour. Come on. You were populating so fast. Let's go here. Come on. Oh, boy. What happened? What happened, TradingView? You were populating for me so quickly. Now the 4-hour 3 and way above.
2 hours later.
Okay. Back to the 2-day. 2-day's already populated. Yeah, a couple wicks in. Previous to that, got a couple wicks down into it. Then this little sell-off right to the reverse Fisher. Dropped into no man's land. Everybody's like, oh, Bitcoin's dumping. Oh, is it really? Okay, well, we'll see. Let people out there using lagging indicators.
I think again, I made the mistake of going on Twitter and just reading, and they were saying, "Oh, death cross! Oh, death cross!" I don't even actually know what it means. I think the context is like, "Oh, it crossed up this. That means it's dumping," and then goes right back up. Like,
death cross is BS. Golden cross BS. I'm pretty sure it's like the 50 and the 200 crossing. Am I correct? Something like that.
No,
it's so stupid. You literally you give a couple lagging indicators, nice little, wow, it's a golden cross, and they always wreck people. Death cross, golden cross, so stupid.
what it is I think the technical analysis stuff, it's marketable, right? Because it's easy for anybody to understand, right? So just like, I don't know, it's just like even a simpleton can get it, even if it's wrong, right? So that's why it's probably popular.
It's very simp friendly. Yes, very simp friendly.
It's a scam.
You got to come in the Discord, man. You want to show your chart? Yeah, just hit the link in the Discord. Come on in. Go into the general chat. Post charts. How do I show you my chart? Now, be warned before you pop that chart up there. If it's traditional TA, we'll have to go into it a little bit, explain some things. So let's see, on the 3-day, you're up here at the reverse wave trend, pretty much right under the 99 log MA. So yeah, once again, 27.3. This dog across the street. Give me a second. Hey, sir!
Hey, to show your chart, easiest way I know how,
Crazy pig and dog.
There's a couple ways, but you can always just do like a quick snip of your screen and just paste it in the chat. TradingView is usually pretty amenable to that. But there's also the copy function up in the top right with the camera. You can do that, and copy it, and you can paste it into the chat as well.
In the TradingView chat? You know what? I've never tried. Let me see. Yeah, man, it won't. It's not going to let you paste the chart into the chat. Yeah, they've got that function turned off. You can't paste charts into the chat. But you can come into the Discord. Let me see the 3-day. Where's this 5-day at on Bitcoin? Let's see. Always going to be confluence. Yeah, there you go. So you rip up to the 33. You send a wick right to the 33. That's what you're going to always see in the VEPS charts, right? That you can just go down through the time frames. These wicks will be hitting something. There's confluence there. That's why you nail down that confluence where data sets are running to. Good stuff. So yeah, send a wick right to the 33 log MA. Right now it's pulled back inside the 99. It's a tough road to hoe there for Bitcoin. Yeah, you close up here though. Look at these 5-day candles. Wave trend crossed back up, Fisher. This is bullish. You're at the bottom side of the power mean band too. You got a long way to run here. I mean, we're talking almost 30K again. Let's see what happens. But look, you got to work your way through these log MAs, man. It's tough. Closing this 5-day candle though. See, 18th. When's that baby close? 22nd. Closes in 3 days. So we still got a little time to play for this 5-day candle. And indeed, just closing up above wave trend and Fisher is good. Is good. Let me see here. Let me go to the weekly. Yeah, you're sitting there right at the, let me see here, just make sure. Yeah, that's the 33. So you're sitting right underneath the 33 log MA on the weekly. The sent a wick to the 33, pulled back inside the 99 on the 5-day. There's a lot of things going on in these macro time frames, including one thing: volatility's crushed on the weekly. Volatility's very low. Let me see here. Finishing off some contraction on the low length. The 981 is starting to expand. Positively correlated. 2400, 525 are just contracting negative. I mean, this is all saying up. It's good stuff. 27,174. So we know what the 4-hour looks like. Why 4-hour? All the macro time frames just want to populate. Okay, I'll go to the 90-minute. I'll skip you. I've seen you anyway. Let's see where these lower time frames are at. Let's just see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you were doing so well. Come on, chart. Kick you in the butt. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Let's go. There we go. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, and then we were talking about this the other day, right? The 90 minutes just tight. Super tight. Pops right outside. Found support. Look at these 3 90-minute candles, man. You were sending wicks below that reverse wave trend. The bulls kept picking it back up, use it as a launch pad, ran it way outside the power mean band. What happens after that? Mean reversion. Returns. The returns mean revert. Not price action. This isn't a price action mean reversion. You know why? Because price action doesn't mean revert. The returns do. PA is just following the returns. And so look what happens. You get wicks right into the reverse wave trend. After you get outside of the power mean band, the returns are going to mean revert. Price action is going to follow. You're usually going to end up testing reverse wave trend. What did it do? Bounced right off of it. Right back outside reverse wave trend. Guys, don't be shocked. I mean, this thing can go right back down. So people out there in Bitcoin land trading this, swing trading this volatility. How you doing? How you doing out there? Oh boy. Low time frame volatility trading for the win. In and out, man. In and out. Take your profits. I mean, this is just shorts get liquidated. Longs get liquidated. Shorts get liquidated. Who's next? Who is next? These high frequency trading firm algos, they don't give a crap who you are, how much money you got. They're going to run you amok.
Which doesn't care who owns it, right?
No.
Does not.
So here we go. Low time frame. So it's top side of the power mean band. We got 26.9. Yeah, and you're not going to stay out here long. Either you're going to go sideways and you're going to, and the returns will mean revert like that as the power mean band, all the log MAs rise to the occasion, or you're going to pull back, right? This is, that's where the divergence comes into play. Because this is ripe. What's Dixie going to do, though, right? What is Dixie going to do the rest of the day? Finding support down here, right? Sent wicks into these log MAs, right into them. Didn't really close a candle, did not close a candle below reverse wave trend. I'm talking close. Now we opened one down here below it. Boom, immediately. Went down to the, is that the 33? Yeah, 33 log MA, kicked it right back up. That 45-minute candle did not close below it. You can see what happened. Pumped it up, got in the mid of the power mean band, came back, checked the 9 log MA, and launched off of it. Good stuff. About the 33. Woohoo! Good stuff. 33-minute time frame. Look at this action. Volatility ramping. Let's see here.
Anybody on TradingView just still very curious about this? This is just it. This set of indicators will tell you what's possible and where price is going to go. The one thing you're just going to be arguing with yourself is where do you enter, right? And that's just the hardest part of trading to begin with, right? So
here we go.
It's telling you exactly what's possible and where it's going to go.
Yeah, and then on the 33-minute time frame here, all right, price action is pretty much, I mean, a little up and down action, but more or less just going sideways. Power mean band already chased down price action. Sent a wick right to it. The previous 33-minute candle before the one we're on right now. Sent a wick right down to it. Is that enough? Let's see. Let's see if the 15 tapped the wave trend. Reverse wave trend. You ever hear me talk about wave trend or Fisher? It's our reverse models. You know, kind of like reverse cowgirl, that kind of stuff. It's a little early for that. Sorry. Let's see here. What are we doing? So next time you're with your loved one, yeah, call her the reverse wave trend.
Wow.
Okay, so we're back up at the 9 log MA. Didn't get that reverse wave trend, but you're definitely deeper into the power mean. You can see whatever length that is on the power mean band. Sent 2 wicks right into it. Sent PA right back up into that 9 log MA. Top side of the power mean band on the 15-minute is about 27,250. $60 above. Total random walk. Here was the trend, right? On the 15-minute, Bitcoin's running, right? Entropy indicator drops in the trend, right? Good idea. So how long do you stay in this position? We got so many different ways, but we always tell you, take your profit often and always and often. I can't even speak this morning. Early and often, sorry. So when you pull back up inside this 3SD band, always a great time to take your profit. right? I mean, all this works together. First, you got to get down to volatility, right? And realize when a move is coming, when volatility falls off a cliff. There's certain areas that you'll start to recognize. You'll be like, yep, good entry. And then the prediction model flips and it pulls back inside the 2SD band. You're already giving up profit if you wait till the 2SD. When you're trending on a low time frame, you get one candle close and that entropy just turns back up, starts to slope back up. To me, doesn't matter if it's crossing back up inside these deviation bands. It's just letting you know, hey, the trend is definitely slowing up. High probability we're going into a random walk where it is right now. The last four 15-minute candles, it's all been random, totally random. I mean, this little 15-minute little dump candle here, random as it gets. Let me see. Let's see. This is looking good on the 15 though. Look at that 99 log MA down here. Nice little catcher. Didn't close one candle below it. Meanwhile, yeah, got people out there using lagging indicators and wondering why data sets are going to where they're going. Well, we got something for you here at Alpha Trading. Let's see here. Yeah, this is actually looking decent. I would have liked to see a wave trend test. Probably more like the 9-minute. Let's see. Let's see if one of these wicks hit the wave trend. We took that wave trend model and turned it into the reverse wave trend. Did we know there was going to be something to it? No. Was there something to it? Yep. We like to play around. And the UPM's not going to populate on the 9-minute. Well, here, I'll trick you. I'll go down to your friend, no 6-minute, right back up to the 9. Come on. Let me see some action here. Any hidden? No. Setting up some hidden bear right now, though. Come on, 9-minute. Populate for me. One of these low time frames came back down here and tested the reverse wave trend. No doubt about it. And there it is, 9-minute. Okay, so now you haven't closed the candle back up above the 9 log MA, though. Interesting. Okay. Is this thing going to take off again? Top side of the power mean band, about 250. Another 250 area. Like I said, this thing's starting to set up some hidden bear. If it doesn't close a candle above this 9 log MA and then get to the top side here, break up above like 27.3, you're definitely going to have that div setting up. So be careful. It's only on the returns oscillator, though. Both Z-scores are down, so this is setting up for a little pullback. Then you look where you're at. You already sent a wick up into the 95.4 Laplace distribution range, right? So what's that mean? It means there's a 95.4% chance the daily candle close, right? There's a 95.4% chance it'll close inside there. Only a 4.6% chance it's going to exceed that level and close like up above 27.450. 27.450. That's right, 50. Learn it. FIDDY. Hey, sir! And yell at the dog. What's new? All right. Time is it? 9:25. Get.
There was, so when Dixie did that little bounce, and pre-market SPY did the opposite, right? So now SPY is going to open below that daily reverse wave trend. So today could be that where it visits that fissure that I was kind of talking about over the weekend. So again, anybody on TradingView, I'm still relatively new to this, and I can pretty much call where this stuff is going. It just takes time and effort.
Here we go. So you ran up from that second support level on the daily, first resistance level on the monthly, flipped support, Kind of got stifled by the center of the weekly range right here. Indeed. Good place to reject. Not gonna lie. We're gonna work it down. Meanwhile, people are drawing trend lines. Guarantee it. Poor souls. Poor souls. You'll find out too late you were just drawing in color. You were just using coloring books to trade with. Goodness gracious. So yeah, sent a wick up above it. Pulled back real quick though, didn't it? Yeah, these bears are going to be camping out right here. Bull's going to have to push. Dixie wants to get up above this level today, right? As the market's getting ready to open. Got some work to do. Thing is, you close a candle back down inside this red cross line here. We could see Dixie next couple days running down to the monthly volatility range. That is down, 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 right there. Yep, top side 103.5. It's a nice for a monthly range. Pretty tight. Okay, there we go.
And then when that happens, the news outlets will say, "Oh, it's because this other event that actually occurred, which is completely bogus." Right? So
this was up pre-market earlier, wasn't it? Let me see.
it was kind of sideways a little bit, and then but you see that dump right back down.
It was definitely up though earlier. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I mean pre-market it went right up to the bottom of the weekly. Rejection. Let's see, regular trading hours. Get that off. There we go.
Probably open up and it's 64.3 Laplace. I'm guessing just right outside it. Not 1ST, but 64.
Interesting. Let me see here. Let me throw this on SPY. Oh, how cute. Let's see here. How'd the daily close? Look at this. No. I mean, you do have some bull div. Struggling with this reverse wave trend right here, though.
That div turns down, though, you automatically have bear div, right? So, because, you have what I like to call the crooked finger, right? It's below the zero mean. Then it just shoots down to the band.
Yeah. 39, huh? Oops, let me get my count up. What are we doing? Dun, 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 dun. Hold on here. There we go. Oh.
But yeah, if it jumps into trend right away, right, we know where it's going. It's the 440 plus will be in money pretty quick.
Oh yeah. What time is it? Got 1 minute, huh? Interesting. Let me do this real quick. One time. Let's go. Go! Sorry. Get excited. I'm moving some money around real quick. Give me a second. Where's my mouse? There it is, you little shit. Close. Get off of that sumbitch. Sign out. Oh, log into my account. Boom. And the market is open. Where are you, little shit? So, boy, gap down right from the daily range. Man, it's tight too. God, who doesn't like a tight daily range? Oof. Nothing better than a tight daily range. Woo! Let's just see here. All right. Would love to get a little test up there. You just gonna run away? You gonna run away? I don't know, man. Dixie is. Come on, chart. Drag and drop for me. Be a sweetie. Be a little sweetie. What's this first support level? 440. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 440. First support level. I'm telling you can probably get a better deal on those bad boys. I don't know if this thing's gonna shoot straight down, to be honest. This is gonna jiggle and juggle and jaggle and get people in some bad positions here early on. That's what they love too. They love when you jump in these intraday options early. Always a bad idea, man. Always a bad idea to take those first buys early. Let the premium settle down a little bit, in my opinion. Let me see here. It wouldn't surprise me if this thing runs up and tests this daily range. It's super tight. How tight? 10 cents. 10 cents tight. Right, there it is right there. So right around 443. Yeah, of course. And see, like early on, those things are 82 cents right now. Call side, 443 calls. We'll just suck 5 cents of premium out of it in that tick. Beep. And shoved it right back in. Yeah, man, it's a tough play here early on. Here's the 4 hour. You're below the 4 hour 68.3 too. You're going to have to get back up inside that. You're inside the daily. And to get down to that first weekly support, you're going to have to get down below. Look what price action did yesterday. It just ran the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Pulled back to it early on, went to the top side, couldn't close the candle outside of it, pulled back towards the end of the day. Last 15-minute candle did what? Ran up to the bottom side of the 68.3. Little white line right there. Yes, the algos. The traders that matter. They love to run the distribution, man. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. Got any friends out there like to trade intraday? We are a preferred destination by most travelers. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so 440 down here, huh? Let me see. And what he's talking about too, he keeps throwing around that where's he getting 439 at? Well, look at the reverse Fisher on the daily. There's one of them. It's a little high in the 439s, but that is definitely a point to be looking at, in my opinion. Let me see the 4 hour. Things all over the place, man. Yeah, you're below too. What was that daily range at? 1 second here. Yeah, 443, almost 444. That's what I'm looking. No, it's not on the 4 hour. There you go. This thing pops up to the daily range. You're going to be looking at the, boy, something 33. Give me a second, man. It's hard on the 4 hour. There's the 9, 33. That's a 99, man. Well, that's tough. When you get down below that 99 log MA, man, it's tough. Especially if you don't get back up above it. You let everything cross down that 99. Look out. Look out. Doomsday kind of stuff. And that's on a 4 hour, man. What? Here it goes. It's going to make a run up there, I'm pretty sure. It just makes sense. It just makes sense before it does dump out. Get people in bad positions. This premium is literally all over the place. I would not be touching it with a 10-foot pole right now. What time is it? 9:35. I mean, at least wait until you get like a 33, a 45, and 90-minute candle close. Depending on how greedy you're trying to be. There's nothing wrong with waiting an hour and a half into the trading day to let things settle down a little bit. Because people do get anxious. Let me see here. Where's all the call side coming in at? Right at the money. 443. Yep. 442 puts, 443 calls. The battle is on. The lines have been drawn in the sand. You cross here, I'm going to kick you down the well. Like 300, right? You get out of here. Let's see. Wow. You pop up here on the macro.
Hello. This is Chat GPT.
Hello, Chat GPT. What's up, girl?
Hello, it's me, Alpha Trading GPT. Are you tired of being scammed by technical analysis gurus? Or do you enjoy getting wrecked and saying thank you to the exchanges that take your hard-earned assets and send you away, liquidated like a wet rag till you cry into your pillow? Do you want to learn how to trade with math-based concepts that actually work? Then you need to regularly watch this live stream and even join in on the action by joining the Discord, which is free for you to enter. Traditional technical analysis is a scam. If you don't think it is, then you've been duped. You're the mark. Traditional technical analysis is based on the idea that you can predict the future of the markets by looking at charts and patterns and price action. But the truth is, the markets are random. There are no patterns or trends that can be consistently relied upon. So why do so many people still use technical analysis? Because it's easy to sell. Technical analysis gurus make it all sound so simple. Just follow these simple rules and you'll be making money in no time. But the reality is, technical analysis doesn't work. And the people who sell it are just out to make a quick buck off of you. So what should you do instead? You should trade with math-based concepts. These concepts are based on the real world and have a proven track record of success. Here are just a few of the math-based concepts that you can use to trade. The mean, the returns, mean reversion, distribution, random walks based on entropy, trending moves based on entropy, volatility, also known as the standard deviation of returns, correlated to the price action, variance, divergence of the returns and the price action, z-score, normal distribution, Laplace distribution,
Maybe.
entropy. These concepts may sound complex, but they're actually quite simple to understand if you just put in some time to learn about them. And once you understand them, you'll be able to trade the markets with confidence, better than you can dance. And trust me, my bot cams have seen you dance. So I know what I'm talking about. You're no Fred Astaire. So if you're tired of losing money with technical analysis, if you can't take being the laughing stock of your retail trader friends who are mostly just lying to themselves and pretending to do better than you, then it's time to switch to math-based trading, or as we call it, trading with the volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics, also known as the VEPS. Watch and listen to this live stream to learn more about math-based trading and how you can use it to make consistent gains in the markets. I'll say it again, just in case you're really dense. Technical analysis is a scam. It's for suckers. If you want to make money in the markets, then you need to trade with math-based concepts. Alpha trading, a better way to trade, and a better way to get useful, relevant and actionable intelligence based on maths, not voodoo technical analysis.
And that is awesome. And if you go into the general chat and you look at that little short I put in there, that's a 15-year-old alpha trader getting ready for the market open, crip walking. I found that this morning and just started laughing my ass off because he looks like a little nerd.
Yeah, it's a shame on the scoliosis, but
Dude,
smooth like peanut butter.
Dude, he's flowing. He's flowing. He got his little backpack with his water. He is chilling. And he's crip walking really well too. I mean, I lived out in California. I've seen a lot of crip walks. And that is a good one. I'm sure he got some fucking beep beeps. People driving down the road. Jesus.
Real good. I tried to bring this up last week, but I think the stream is kind of ending. If you wanted like a really good example of the VEPS working in action,
yeah,
with Amazon on the daily, you can just see it. Everybody was so bullish on Amazon. I'm like, oh, that's dumping, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what people need to figure out, man. When you have leading information, and you guys need to understand, he has not been here very long. But when you're an intelligent individual and you come in and you actually get real math-based indicators, it does not take long. If you have a lot of chart time, which I do believe that Earth Bear has got a lot of chart time, it comes on quick, man. You start to really see it. And there's real confluence there. because that's what a lot of this has to do with. Can you find all the confluences down through your workflow of where data sets are going to run to? You can, man. It is. You're not just guessing like the traditional TA. I mean, let's be real here. If you're out there, what are you using to trade with? You know, I would love, if you guys think you have a nice strat put together and everything, just come in and explain it. Explain it to me. All right. I want to see it. I want to see it work. Because if your strategy isn't working for you, what are you doing? That's why you have a crappy P&L.
And I mean, proof is in the pudding, right? If anybody would to join the Discord right now and actually get access to our general chat, right? They could see over the weekend, well, until Friday, I was calling, hey, yeah, Tesla's down to 266, Nvidia's going down to 420.
Yeah.
What happened Monday, right? Days in advance, I knew where the price was going.
Yeah, 100%, man. If you know where all these VRE levels are in the intraday distribution levels, and then where you're sitting relevant to the UPM, where's the reverse wave trend? Where's the reverse Fisher? Are you in the power mean band? Are you outside of the power mean band? Look, pre-market, you gap down, you're outside the power mean band. No fuego. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I've heard it a bunch. What's that? But you're high probability. Look at the bottom side of the power mean band on the 15. 443.38. What's the bottom side of the daily range? 443.7. Yeah, man. This thing could run up and tap that baby real quick. That's why you jump right in. You're like, oh, it's bearish looking. I'm going to buy some puts. You're getting jacked right now. And if you're going to lose that much premium, I'm telling you, you got to understand the way premium works. Unless if you're already in some intraday puts and this pulls all the way back up here, the amount of premium those puts are going to lose, you're going to be battling against decay all day long, trying to get that profit. That thing would have to dump out tremendously for you to get a victory. That's why you got to be patient. Got to be patient. I mean, all this data set has done so far is you ran up and tested the bottom side of the 4-hour 68.3 Laplace distribution range. It's exactly what just happened. Playing the tip game here. You got the bottom side of the 68.3 and the tip of the candle. Tippy, tippy, tippy. Let me put this on a 1 minute so you can see it better. Zip. There it is right there. That is the bottom side of the 68.3 on the 4-hour. There's the top side. Daily, white cross line. Top side, white cross line, bottom side. So there is your 4-hour and daily 68.3 Laplace. Oh, come on. We got to get more than that. But you can see, look where it closed. And right at the end of the day, so why did we get this little move top side? The bulls jockeying for position. Look, if they would have went up and closed inside yesterday's last 4-hour candle, 68.3, you would have opened above the daily range. This would be a whole different ball game. We'd probably be pumping up into the weekly right now. SPY'd already be at like 444.5. Said you're down there almost a point because what happened? The bulls stifled it right at the end. Make sure it was going to close below it. Pre-market, boop, down. Right to the bottom side of the daily 68.3. Good support. First support level on the daily too. There's a green line under there. All right. That's a first support on the daily. Second, third, fourth. So SPY, bottom of SPY's daily range today is barely under 439. Barely under 439. I mean, tight range. Top side at about 447. So yeah, you got what? 8-point range, 8-point daily volatility range. I'm not talking about the center. I'm talking about with all the supports and resistances. Let me get back on a 15-minute now. There we go. Here it comes. Charging. Get up in there. That's all it's got to do. You close a 15-minute candle. Hell, you close a 1-minute candle. 3, 6, 9-minute. Up inside the 68.3. We're good. This daily range is going to get some action. This tight of a range too. It's a magnet. It is a freaking magnet. And what else is it telling you? Unlike yesterday. Yesterday was telling you it's going to be a ranging day. Ranging where? Usually inside the 68.3 Laplace on the daily. All right. It's always a nice safe space for a data set. You're just booking around inside that 68.3. So what does that mean? There's a 68.3% chance the data set yesterday was going to close inside 444 3/4 and above 442, like 0.4. Did it? Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. Same thing today. Yep. You got to know where these areas are at. If you don't know where these distribution levels are at, you're already behind the 8 ball because you're using lagging information, right? If you don't know where these distribution levels are in these volatility ranges, oh boy, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. It's not going to work out well for you. Put a tab away. What's that?
Here's a live example. Here's a live example of this on NVIDIA, right? So I called the dump yesterday, or I called the dump over the weekend, and then last night I said, yeah, it's probably going to redump, right? So live example. Now I've got an alert set. I've got an alert set on NVIDIA at a certain price point. When it happens there, I'm going to go into a call because it's going to go up back up to the reverse wave. I know my levels, right? So it's going to hit a weekly, and it's outside basically its power mean band. And it's going to run right back up. So it's going to be basically a 445 call that I'm going to do here sometime today when that happens. You're not going to get that with technical analysis. You're not going to get that level of accuracy at all.
Yeah, boy.
Nope. Sure not, man. Sure not. Fix is trying to creep.
Guys, literally, that was brilliant insight from a guy who's been trading with the system for just like a couple of months. I just want to reiterate that, what Bilbo said earlier. This is a learnable skill, and it does not take donkey's years to learn, despite how counterintuitive it might seem when you first gaze upon these beautiful screens. This is stuff you can learn fairly quickly if you put in the time, and that's why we're here, to help you learn, and also to share information with people already in our Discord who are learning this stuff and who are trading with this stuff, just like Earthbeer. Right? That's why we're here. That's why we put these videos out. So thank you, Earthbeer, for sharing that insight, because I think a lot of people will find that insightful. And more importantly, it shows you do not need to be doing this for years to understand how to read these things pretty well.
And plus, I mean, the thing that is one of the hardest things to do it is managing your risk, right? So I'm going to put myself in a position for a low risk, high reward trade. And that is like what you want, right? Don't have to put in very much money relatively. And the outcome, I can make what? 5x, 500% on the trade, lose almost nothing, right?
There you go. A lot of it is about managing risk, absolutely. And if you know how to do that, and you know how to read the information, I'm not going to say it's a no-brainer, but it is a learnable skill. It's not something you need to spend years and years and years to figure out, because we made all the shortcuts you could possibly want available to you. We explain it because we like to, and we make it, as easy as possible. You can maybe you can never say trading is easy, but our system makes it as easy as possible to trade with correct maths that are actually relevant to what's happening in the markets.
Yes. And I actually do love this level on it. I actually do love this level on NVIDIA. I didn't even realize it until I actually looked at the VRE. Double goes, looked at it. You got bottom of the daily, you got a monthly resistance, and you got a weekly resistance, all basically in the same spot. Where do you think the liquidity bulls are sitting?
Let's take a peeky here.
Okay, here, that's the second.
Oof.
It's right down there at like 439 level.
Bottom of the daily, all the monthly and weekly support levels. Yeah, and look, you're down here rejecting off the top side of the 68.3 and the bottom side of the weekly. I mean, this thing, pre-market it dumped down, and this is yesterday. Pre-market it dumps down right to the 1SD, pulls right back up to the 68.3 on the top side. Closes on a little bit of a run to the top side, but yeah, this is
Yeah, you go look at the variance, you go look at the volatility, you go look at the entropy on that, go see if there's any divergence.
Exactly.
You'll have a really good bead on what the asset is likely to do.
There are some additional tools that I've been working on with some of the other people in Discord that have been here for years, right? And they've almost perfected it, right? So even if it doesn't hit my level, I'll know actually when to go kind of in anyways, right? So because I know it's going to go back up at some point, right? And again, this isn't like you're going to get with technical analysis. You're just not.
Yeah, because in technical analysis, they don't have any concept of things like returns or returns mean reverting, right? And they don't understand that at all. They're looking at price action being their leading indicator. Well, it's not a leading indicator. You're looking at patterns and things. Like patterns always break because they're a fool's errand because anyone can draw any pattern they want. It's just silly nonsense. But this is all math-based levels, right? Like we don't plot these lines by hand. You see them as they're loading up automatically. These are all math-based levels. So that's why they work. And when you put them together with the other information that tells you when is a good entry and when is a good exit, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know buy low, sell high.
Yes. That was some of Warlord's infinite wisdom yesterday. Well, hey, I figured out bonds. You buy when they're low and you sell when they're high. I was like, yeah.
Exactly. And
Good job.
Tools that literally tell you when the returns are low, when the returns are high, when the volatility is low, when the volatility is high. You have all these great entries and exits based on actual relevant math.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of our system. And it's just so nice to hear when people get it and start sharing from the beginning their thoughts about it and ask tons of questions about it and learn it. And you see it in rapid motion in real time. Like, it's just fantastic. Every time another person comes in and figures it out, it warms the cockles of my heart.
Warms the cockles.
Yep.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. Interesting. Dixie's just hovering around 105. Okay, you little bugger. Got VIX rising. You see yesterday, right? I mean, easy play if you were paying attention. Calls in the morning, put in the afternoon. Ain't we got fun? Let's see if this thing kicks it up from there. Slow playing me. Time is at 9:53. We're coming in the first half hour. All right. Haven't been making it too easy lately. I wanted to see a run right to this daily range before a spill out, but maybe we don't get it. Which is fine. Let's see here. Thing getting cooked up. No, boil. Second day in a row, this thing's pumping. Degens unite. And Amazon down 2.2%. Coinbase down 2 point. That's strange. Interesting.
And Amazon, it's what, 137 right now? A week ago, it was like 147. Over a $10 jump on Amazon. That's a huge drop for something that only really moves $2 a day. And that is the concept of mean reversion in action.
Oh, yeah. 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, all up. These futures doing. We got rice and wheat down, corn and soy up. Yeah, down right now? All right. Are you sushi chefs? Good day to buy rice. Let's see. Scanning. Yeah. All right. Nothing sticking out really. Always good plays. It doesn't matter what. That's the thing too. Some people like to trade certain things. They don't like veer out of their lane. Hey, good for you, man. Good for you. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I like to chase the volatility around, but yeah, if you've got something you like to trade, like I mean, there's people out there that just love to trade natural gas because they got a beat on it, right? Good for you. That thing can wreck you fast though if you don't take your profits. Be careful. Be careful on the natural gas. But the VEPS, man, for the win. You think you think you got it down with whatever your strat is now? you only trade a few different assets, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked what you come to find out when you're using the VEPS. Let's see. Intraday champions. Okay, let's see here. Hey, oh, it didn't even get back up to the, yeah, that's, a lot easier if Dixie was already making a move, but it's not. Let me see here. We got the 15 minute. Low, 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 low. And no divs. No divs. Clean chart on the 9 minute. Interesting. Let's go way low. I'm going to go down to 1 minute since this market's open. Yeah. Below the zero mean. Below the zero mean. I mean, from the market open, you're literally setting up some bull div. These are all higher lows. All higher lows. Had a little bit of struggle. The one time you did get above the zero mean, look at these 2 1 minute candles. Other than that, it's just been rejecting. Off that 1 minute wave trend too. Just shot a wick up through it. Okay. Yesterday at the close too. Look, I mean, it was going up. It was dealing with that 1 minute reverse Fisher and 99 log MA pre-market. Oop, down. One wick up above that reverse wave trend. Yeah, there's some serious sell pressure right now, man. 440s. Those 440s got down to about a dime. They're at 15 cents now. 16 cents now. Yeah, but I'm in this power mean band. Just going sideways. But light trend down here on the 1 minute. Starting to have an outlier. Had a little outlier here though, and it stopped pretty damn quick. Glad I'm letting this play out. I'm really glad. Let me look at SPY on the 4 hour. Whew, lazy. There was the bear div. That's why yesterday I think just dumped out across the zero mean and just started having an outlier on the low length Z score and not setting up any hidden bear yet, but you are below the power mean band. That's why it had its chance. I thought it was really going to run up, test that daily range. I mean, the 99 log MA on the 4 hour is pretty much just right under it. Didn't quite get that move. Are we going to get it? Before this thing really takes a move to the downside, I still believe yes.
And if there's a straw that breaks the camel's back, QQQ looks like it popped itself into a bit of a trend too. So
yeah, it's running
downside
right out of the gate here on the 90 minute too. We're having an outlier to the downside. Yeah. Should have jumped on those 440s and that premium got drained out a little bit. Where it's right about where it opened. Right around 15 cents, I think, is where these 440 puts opened up at. Dropped down to about a dime. Now they're back up 16. Dun, 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 dun. Where is this here? Exit! Here, raising hell, man. Raising hell. Right back down to 442. That's right. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, literally, where on that pre-market move yesterday, when it crossed the zero mean to the yeah, man, this thing definitely setting up some hidden. Wow. This thing is just going to spill out. You're just so below these power mean bands. Even more reason if you're in a short or you're buying puts today, take your profit, man. when it's available, because this thing could bounce out of here easily. Data sets love being in the power mean band. That's their safe space.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah. Safe space. Safe space. Dun, 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 dun. Let me go into that chat. Ding. What do we got over here? Oh, what did I say? Say around in fuego or something. Didn't it mean on fire or something? Pretty sure. Huh. Yeah. On the 33-minute pre-market, I mean, it ran up and tested the bottom side of the power mean and just rejection there. God, that's weak. Yeah, it's super weak. Look at that. First 33-minute candle. That's literally closing in a couple minutes, right? Yeah, 49 seconds, 48 seconds. Boy, that is a brutal candle, man.
And I think, if you look at the daily, that is exactly where the reverse wave trend is, right? And so it hit that reverse wave trend, right? It was just like, bears are like, well, we're not going to let you get on top of that. Oop,
wow.
Right back down.
Those 440 puts just jumped to 27 cents right now. Damn. Damn. Boy, they loaded up some premium. Indeed, they did. If I would have jumped on that, I would have already taken profit. That is a no-brainer. That was a nice little influx of premium.
I got in at 14, and I'm gonna ride it out though because it's in the trend. So,
oh yeah, it's trending. There's no doubt about it.
So when it breaks the 9, brings a 15 or the 6 or one of them, one of the time frames when it starts to break, then I'll leave. There's some other reasons I got there too. Across a certain zero means and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah, you got to 24. You got to 2400 expanding, positively correlated. The other two lengths are contracting positive, so we're definitely getting this down. That 2400 is probably what ran it up to begin with. Man, oh man. Here's the thing, though. You're in no man's land on the 4 hour. I mean, right? You usually want to see Fisher or 99 log MA, something down here to catch price action. Well, that ain't happening. There was the 99 log MA, and obviously Fisher is on the top side right now. It's not acting as support. It's acting as resistance. Little booger. Should have pulled the trigger. Where you at? Second support level on the daily. 4 hour 1SD. Almost at the 4 hour 1SD. Second support level. Dixie's at what? 105. Dixie's starting to turn around.
And again, this is just anybody for trading view. Like we were calling this 30 minutes before this even happened, right? So
yeah.
If we're not giving signals, we're just saying possibilities, right? Well, those possibilities have a high likelihood of playing out.
Exactly. Whoop. iPad's dying. Plug in the iPad.
Like I said, it's not me being stubborn or anything. It's me saying, well, I said, it's going to go down to 339, right? Well, let's be a man of my word. Let's see if it actually goes there. There's some signals that tell me to leave, right? And in profit, not much, just by one contract. It's still right now $12 profit. Because it was just a test, right? And it gets in the money, but that premium's going to rocket up real quick.
Yeah, you can see Dixie's doing here. Dixie pops back up here to the center of the weekly and rejects again. That could send it down. If that happens, man, the SPY will bounce. I say that, but we've had a couple days here where shit's been following Dixie around, which doesn't happen a lot. This maniac dog, man. Jesus. Chicken. 41, huh? The mini's doing down 0.5. What's this 15-minute close? 8 minutes, about halfway through it, huh? Down here hovering around this 1 SD on the 4-hour second support level. Interesting. Gold. Back up to 1930, huh? Really? Or down to 1930. What was it up? Yeah, it went up to that 4-hour top side of the 68.3. Wick right to it. Then almost immediately, a few candles, but yeah, right down to the 1 SD to the downside. Okay. Gold just got a new 4-hour candle. It's already almost down to the 1 SD. You're in the monthly range. Talked about this too. Gold could just be working this whole month, man. Gold just been hovering around. I mean, the lows were down there around 19 or whatever, but yeah, it's having trouble getting to the top side of the monthly range. Boy, it sure tried earlier and just got sent reeling. Which is no doubt 451. Okay. Gold futures hanging on, barely. Yeah, Dixie finds some strength there. Gold definitely dump out. Probably we're right back. Dixie finds some legs today. You'll see gold down here, 1925 probably. Bottom side of the monthly again. Bottom side of the monthly. Well, gold loves the 4-hour distributions. Really does. Gold loves those 4 hours. Oh, just got a notification. Live. Crypto and stock market. Oh, really? What are you using? The yellow 21? No, thanks. No, thanks, big God. God bless them. Oh, people are wild, man. People are wild.
Our good buddy Roku, it's getting into the point where, you could have probably stayed if you bought it that contract 2 weeks out. You would have made a lot of money, right? When it popped up to what, $94?
Yeah.
Because now it's down to 72.
Oh,
And it's getting to the point where it's about ready to go back up, right? So Roku, like I said, Roku might be able to just pay my mortgage, right? With all the moves that it's doing, right? It's going crazy, going up and down and left and right.
Yeah. Old Roku.
That's the ticket, low time frame trades or whatever trades.
Trades. Oh, yeah, man. Damn boil running. Jeez Louise. Whee! Let's go, natural gas degens. Everybody unite. Good Lord. It's going to break these levels, huh? Interesting. You're already up above first weekly resistance. Finally having trouble with the 1 SD.
Brain dance!
Yes. Yeah, Coinbase is getting poppied. Yo, Coinbase, where you going? Right down to that weekly support level. Remember, this tight.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Tight weekly range on Coinbase. This thing's probably going to be all over the place. Hell, we're only on day 2. These weekly ranges, they don't get much tighter. They do not get much tighter. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this range in between the first resistance and support. First resistance up here at 86. 86. I mean, it's literally about the 11, 12 point range between these support and resistance levels on the weekly. What is BTC doing? Yeah, pulled back a couple $100. No reason for all that. Coinbase find its low of the week here. We'll find out. We'll find out. You get a BTC pump on, you'll see Coinbase stock just rip. Coinbase loves to run with Bitcoin, obviously. One of the few stocks that are correlated with Bitcoin. It's always a good play. You want a stock to trade with Bitcoin? Trade Coinbase. That's what I would do. What is this? 2 months earnings report. Down. Estimate down 0.5. Okay. 2 months to next earnings report. Why even have that on there? Silly. Yeah, it's trying to pop. It's popping back up inside this daily 1SD. So you sent a wick down to the first weekly support. Right now, the candle's pulling up above the daily 1SD, which is a 68.3% probability level for a normal distribution, not Laplace. That's why we have both on here. The algos love them and love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right. Back into traditional. Let me see something real quick. You Aussies, what are you up to? Up 0.4 on the dollar. Still worthless, though. Dollar still rules your universe. Let's see here. Pound yen. What's pound yen doing? Pound is up on yen. Indeed. Any big moves? Euro, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar's crushing shit right now. Save Canadian dollar, which, okay. Whatever. Hilarious. Yeah, what's up with the Canadian dollar? What's up on the Aussie dollar, the pound, the euro? Totalitarian government. Crazies. Bunch of nuts over there, man. I got friends there. I don't like it. What's that?
I would not be investing in the Canadian dollar right now. They're having a lot of problems in Canada.
Oh, dude.
And what they're going to end up doing is they're going to end up printing a lot of money. So,
of course,
that's going to get really weak real quick.
Which is just the stupidity is just amazing. It's not happening by chance, though. They know what they're doing, man. They're trying to crush people. These guys don't care about money. You get to a certain point, you just don't care about money. You care about control. So that's what they're doing. Trying to control everything. Oh. Can't control your mind. No. Consciousness is always free range.
Well, I mean, that's arguable. There's a lot of sheep in the world who'll do anything they're told.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, of course.
They can't control your mind as long as you keep your spirit free. That's for sure. But there's too many people who will surrender that because
they already have.
It's easy and convenient, and they're just like, well, I'll put trust in something else that I shouldn't trust, and that has always lied to me and duped me.
It's amazing.
But yeah, but I'll believe it this time.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
At the end of the day, though, I think if you hold people's comfort, they'll comply real quick too, right? You can't get on their iPhones.
100%. Dude, yeah, phone addiction. Oh my God, you take an iPhone away from anybody that's grown up on them in the last 10 years, or even adults who were alive before they existed. Take your smartphone away for like a week and see how badly they react if they're like the kind of people that are hooked on those things. I know grown people who are like, I gotta tweet 3 hours a day. Why? What are you doing? I gotta scroll through tweets. I gotta see what's happening. Why?
Yeah.
What is so important that you have to see?
Yeah.
Every last part that someone is saying that's totally irrelevant to your life. What difference does it make to you? Why don't you go live your life and do something productive? No, I gotta know. I gotta comment. I gotta tweet.
Got a
Okay.
tweet.
I gotta say something. All right, good for you. Like people, yeah, you can have control of your consciousness as long as you don't give it up, which sadly too many people do. Just it's sad.
It's sad.
Woe is humanity.
Whoa is humanity.
Yeah. By the way, how'd you like that intersect? Not today on the. I don't know if you saw it, but there's an intersect today on the. You probably saw it on the power mean of the old biddy on the daily time frame. Once again, it's like if you look at the projection boss from September 12th, right? Like what did it do? It stayed within the second Laplace arc, and it spiked up with the wick, right to where? To the second Laplace distribution on the Laplace bands and came back down. And on top of that, it has not hit the third standard deviation band of the RMLR that has been nailing past for the past 3 days. If it stops hitting that today and tomorrow, well, mean reversion, baby. So, to all these people who are like, freaking out, oh no, Bitcoin's going up, Bitcoin's going down, Bitcoin's going up. And every day you see these jokers with their silly YouTube thumbnails and their silly, ridiculous headlines every day. Dollar's going crazy, stocks are going to bomb, crypto's going to explode. And then the next day, dollar's fine and the stocks are going to bomb and the crypto's going to go down with it. Like, it's just utter nonsense, man. Utter nonsense.
Utter.
And they're feeding this information to all those sheep who are literally willing to give away their consciousness because they don't want to learn. It's unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
Drives me up the wall. I mean, in the sense that my empathy for the fools is kind of, I don't know. I have empathy. I wish they wouldn't let themselves be duped so much.
Duped. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let me see. Maybe. Got here. 1981, 42. What's this thing at? What's this daily? 443. Just looking at some definers shit here real quick. Ugh. Let's see. I'm going to move this down. Boop. Boop. Interesting. Okay. Where are we? 441.58. SPY trying to hold up inside there, which is a no-brainer. Second support level. Yeah. Let's see what happens. What is 440 at? Yeah, this thing's lost about 7 cents.
And yes, I actually did vacate that position when it was at the low. Oh, I mean, like I said, there's some other reads, right? So like the 1 minute power mean got inside of it. That's like a telltale sign that price might revert, right? So you don't want to lose a premium on a little pump, right? So you just take your profit. It goes back up, you can always get back in the trade, right? If you think it's going to continue downwards.
For sure.
You got inside the 1 minute power mean. There's the new indicator that I have kind of deployed with the help of Warlord, right? It crossed a zero mean. He's like, okay, well, that means that this price is going to go up for a little bit. So get out of it, right? So.
Yeah, man, DLP is amazing. It's a great indicator.
And the way he has it set up is, he's got a couple lengths, right? One is more sensitive to the other, so one leads the other, right? And then the long length, is when the long length does something peculiar, that price action is going to pivot. Actually, really powerful.
Using multi-time frames on a particular indicator is pretty useful because again, the higher time frames for anybody who's new to this kind of stuff, it's like in a lot of in traditional TA they'll actually say this too, but with lagging indicators, so it's kind of meaningless gibberish. But with our tools, you can really see it. The higher time frames do have more weight, but the changes happen on the lower time frames. So if you catch the changes on the lower time frames and you ride the wave of the higher time frame, You know when to get in, you know when to get out, and you can make a nice size move. So that is why it's important to keep an eye on different time frames, and that's why it's important to have a work to go through the time frames, whether you stack multiple indicators on top of each other at different lengths or not. You can still see, if you know what you're looking at, you can process it, and you remember from time to time frame. But if you want to just keep it simple and keep it on one chart, you can also do that. So you can see multiple time frames on the same indicator, which is very useful. I mean, I do that with a couple of different indicators as well. Because why not? It's fun. I like to look at returns oscillators with different lengths because I like to see multiple divs playing out, and I stick the entropy one on another leg, maybe the ALR on the same one or a different one. ALR, I like to tend to really use it for really fast scalps because it's good for that. It's good to front run. I mean, it's good for a lot of things, but I like it for fast scalps. So
the only thing that I wish TradingView had, this isn't about the indicators, but TradingView is, if you're watching like multiple time frames and you want to watch them at multiple times, right? You have to have several tabs open. But if you want to change between assets, like if I want to go between SPY and Triple Q, I've got to change every tab, from SPY to Triple Q. It'd be, as Warlord put it would be boss if you could just change one and all the tabs change to the same asset. That'd be an awesome feature. Probably break somebody's computer, right? Because you're doing all that code all at once. But
I mean, you could, in theory, keep multiple tabs open on like you could have a set of 15 minutes, a set of 90 minutes, a set of 6 minutes, whatever you want, whatever set of 1 minute, whatever time frames you want to keep an eye on. You can do it that way. But if you mean like you want to make a change on a time frame or on an asset, and then all the related charts to it would change too. So yeah, they don't have that between tabs, but that doesn't mean you couldn't script that offline to make it so that your browser would do that. Like you could script that.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if it was just integrated within.
Oh yeah. But you could run a little script that'll make a little plugin for your browser that'll kind of do that. It just it would probably just eat up some resources to do it, but it wouldn't be too bad because just making a few clicks. It's basically making a few clicks.
Be awesome. You switch your VRE, right, and then it switches all your divergences. Well, I call it the divergence.
Yeah, or you switch assets and it changes all the relevant charts to that asset, or you switch time frames and it changes all that assets charged to that time frame or whatever. But then again, sometimes you want to look at different time frames, same asset, right? Like you might have one.
You'd still have the multiple tabs open for multiple. Like you'd have like the 15-minute, the 90-minute. You'd have all those open, right? And when you flip, from like SPY to Triple Q, you flip them all from SPY to Triple Q.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could definitely do that kind of thing with some scripting if you know how to write some code, or if you go get somebody to write you whatever. Maybe we can make a thing that does that at some point. But that is definitely doable. Very, very much.
Very.
Yep. It's TradingView has its shortcomings, but pretty neat. And browsers also same thing. They have their pretty cool stuff with add-ons or plugins or whatever. If you make them yourself, especially.
Is this a fucking crypto? Proppy, huh? It's got to be a crypto.
Poppy?
There it is. Yeah, it's crypto. Yeah, I don't really know what the hell it is.
What is that? What is that?
It's a bot champ. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Tron's a data set in 2017.
Yeah. It looks like Doge.
I don't know, man. Be careful. This thing is being controlled by the bots, 100%.
For sure.
Holy shit. I mean, we're talking crypto.
Plus, it looks like it skips some candles, so you got liquidity issues there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Asset
liquidity issues. When it comes to cryptocurrency, I don't trade. I stick to Bitcoin. something that's got a lot of liquidity in it, man. I highly suggest not trading low liquidity crypto.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in early on a coin, okay, God bless you, whatever, good luck, and get out after the pump. Get out before the pump is over.
How long has this thing
You
been
know,
around?
unless you believe in the project, tell you how to invest your money. Like, just look at 99% of crypto assets. What they do when they launch and pump, they proceed to dump hard. So, and people who are holding the bag end up holding that bag for years, believing that one day it will go back up. Meanwhile, on the day it pumped, when they knew they were in big profits, they could have just taken 6 gains and walked away happy and just gone on to the next one if trading alts is their thing. So it's not like you can't get any gains from these crazy, shitcoins as they call them. But like, I would avoid them from regular day trading.
I definitely would not be swing trading this thing, man.
No,
You're gonna get wrecked.
No way.
Intraday, maybe. I mean, I'm not touching it just because of what it is, but yeah. I mean, if I trade crypto, I'm trading the crypto.
Is that as far back as it goes? Is it?
I don't know. Let me look on see if we're getting any. We're not even getting a variance read. Yeah, this thing hasn't been around a long time.
Like a year or two old or something, right? I mean, yeah. And how's it done in that year? It's pretty much what? Gone down? Okay. Yeah, so there was a pump.
Let me turn off the UPM.
Yeah. Oh, look. There was a pump. And
Bruh.
there was a great big...
Bruh.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
We got a true DGen in the chat.
You just sell the top on these things. You do not wait for them to come down because they will.
Bro, don't trade
if you can
this
hold
shit.
that back from the beginning, you're just in so much pain right now. It's like never-ending nightmare.
Well, and here's the problem. From the top, this thing is literally down. Oh, I don't know. What's that say? About 97% down. So, DGens will be like, oh, it's got to go up.
Right.
You can tell that's a scam, though. That was made for whoever made it to pocket some money real quick.
It's insider trading, man. It's legal insider trading. That's what's the point?
There's
why
I don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I don't even trade Bitcoin, but I can tell you, do not touch that with a 10-foot pole.
No way. Like the only thing, if you shorted that top, okay, great, you're in sick money. But like most people didn't, right? If they bought the hype.
Yeah, this thing is.
That's just bad news, right?
Hurting my chart.
And that's what most alts look like. So why would you trade them? Unless you're shorting them from the top, why would you trade them? Best thing to do with these alts is if you get in on them when they're worth nothing, and then they have their day zero pump. Okay, you get out after before the top ends, before the top of the pump. Get out. And while it's still going up.
And here's the problem with most crypto traders, right? Here's the main problem with most crypto traders. 99.9% of crypto traders do not understand correlation.
Right.
If you are trading altcoins in the cryptocurrency market and you don't understand correlation or don't have indicators to let you see what the correlation is, and I'm talking about how is this asset correlated to Bitcoin, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. Now, if you understand correlation, that's where you can take advantage of crap like this. But man, oh man, oh man. I wouldn't be touching this with a 10-foot pole.
And it's just so common with these alts. Like they start, if they're lucky, they have a big pump, and then they dump all the way down for the rest of the time. Yeah. And it's like, all right, well, how long do how many times get duped by such a thing? Why don't you just instead either wait till it pumps and then starts to churn and short the hell out of it, or if you're in early because you got in before it was marketed, was on the markets. So great, while it's rising, if people are saying, oh, it's going to go up 10x, 100x, whatever, man, after you make nice profits, just get out. Who cares if you missed the rest of the top of that bar? At least you'll be one of the people who say, I got out when I was still in crazy profits. Right. And then when you watch it fall and everyone's hurting, you can just short it, and with your extra gains, keep riding that short because it's going to ride down hard. for a long time.
General rule of thumb is do not take financial advice from people on the internet unless you
Yes.
can
Of the
do it
crop.
yourself.
Even
Bro,
us.
With a
Even us,
name
we don't
like
give
top of the
advice.
crop, bro, you need to be trading Bitcoin. Not this. Not this. All right.
Yeah, don't. Yep.
Mr. Hanky
Yeah.
found his way right onto the chart.
You're dead. I mean,
Any
this, yeah.
shitcoin at any minute. Any shitcoin at any minute. But I mean, could it pump? Yeah, I wouldn't. I still no.
Boop,
Yeah.
bye bye, Mr.
Yeah.
Don't.
I mean, you want to know, if you want to know if a coin's going to pump, you got to being, shilled by enough of the usual YouTube jimmies who have a big enough reach. If they say it's going to pump, guess what? It might have a little pump for that 0 day while they're pushing the heck out of it, if it's well coordinated, which happens a lot. But then you better get out during that pump. You better not hold on to that thing during that, try to get the top of the pump, because you won't. Because the people that are going to dump the top have much bigger bags than you, and they are going to dump it hard, and your order is not going to get filled. Doesn't matter what exchange you're on. Doesn't matter if you have it on limit or market. They're just going to run past you, and you're going to be left holding a big old bag of nothing. So get out while it's still going up. Don't be greedy.
And people think they're
Yeah,
going to
and
get a
again-
big move because this thing's dumped out so much, right? They want to get in along. They want to get these profits. Man, if you want to go full degen, don't trade these crypto altcoins. If you're a full degen, dude, go track boil.
Right. Yeah.
Some that's got a shitload of liquidity. You're going to get big intraday moves.
Yeah.
Jump on that board. Focus your energy on something that's gonna.
And that's a highly controlled one also. Like that's full theater, right?
Oh, 100%.
That's full theater. That is just, I mean, you want to talk about a controlled market. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
You got the
Big
OPEC,
time.
you got the OPEC plus. Like it's just full. You want bonanza of crazy prices, Boyle, and other related assets. They're not going to let you down. You can see some crazy things happening on that.
Yeah.
But like these coins, these alts, they're like position 1,000, position 3,000, position 10,000. Man, you're begging to get crushed.
Yep.
You're
going to be marketing in, marketing out. There's slippage. There's no liquidity there.
There's nothing. Yeah, they're so tiny. That's why the only people that are going to make serious profits on it are the people who have the biggest bags, which is usually the guys running the projects.
Yeah.
In this, or their biggest investors, and they're going to sell when you least expect it. When everyone's like, "Wow, this thing is rising so amazing!" This block coin. Well, it's not the new block coin. It's just the new opportunity for the people who already had big bags to get even bigger bags off of you and everybody else who was sucker enough to buy into this ridiculous thing. Instead of listening to Bilbo and me and Earth Beer and everybody else telling you, don't take advice from people on the internet, including us. Read the VEPS and don't trade garbage. You went ahead and went full ham on some crazy, ridiculous coin just because somebody marketed it well to you.
Bro.
And I say that as a marketer.
And plus, some of these cryptos, we talk about big bags. I mean, you got to be able to do like, who's actually holding it. Is it like 3 giant stakeholders, right? And they're just going to do a flip, and they're going to leave you holding the bag while they basically double a profit, right? They just take a quick profit, and then you're never going to touch it again, right? So you've lost the seller, you've lost the liquidity on that completely. You're holding nothing.
Wow.
They're literally cashing out all their investors as soon as they can because they know the ride is over, and they're not dummies when it comes to knowing how to scam the people that bought into their thing. They might not be ethical, but they're not dummies when it comes to that, and so they know when to take the money because they know when the value of paid to be promoted is running out. They can see it minute by minute, like how many people are coming into their Telegram or their Discord or whatever, and they can see how many people are pumping money into their bags. And as soon as they have a big enough bag, they're like, all right, it's time to get out now before everybody starts to sell. So because this thing has no utility, it's a totally useless project. Let's just get rid of it and move on to the next thing. And it's just unbelievable.
You only got $270,000 of 24-hour volume. That is very easily manipulated.
That is nothing. Yeah, that is nothing.
Yeah, I just wanted to see this thing. How bad it really was. I mean,
Think about that. Like
market
one
cap.
Bitcoin can make all the difference in terms of of that market. One Bitcoin or whatever
Get
it's
off this. Holy
whatever
shit.
network it's trading on.
I believe I stayed
One
on that
Bitcoin
long.
worth of assets, and you can make a dent in that. That should not be the case, right? If you can manipulate a market with 27 grand worth of liquidity, that's. And when I say manipulate, everybody's manipulating. But when you can actually move a market significantly by putting in like one Bitcoin worth of liquidity, or a few ETH or whatever, man, that should tell you something. Just tell you all you need to know about that coin. It's a scam. Even if it's a legit project, okay, it's still it reeks of don't touch this thing. If it's going to be any good, it'll take some time for them to prove themselves, and if they're serious, they will. But that's like less than 1% of the projects out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crypto in general.
I'm long on crypto, man. I like crypto forever. Crypto, right?
But it is
It's not like I hate all cryptos, but scams and things that look like it, or things that just look like pump and dumps, no thanks.
Jeff. Yeah, you got to read the white paper. Damn, Yasha, didn't you see the white paper on that?
Yeah, right.
So
I do love me a white paper.
here, I'll be right back. Talk about
The white paper. I tell you what, projects that have a good white paper, good enough, but it's not enough, right? Bitcoin came out in 2008. The white paper was significant because why? It wasn't the very first blockchain project to exist. It was the first fully functioning cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency payment network. Okay, that's based on a blockchain. That's the thing that makes Bitcoin at first. It wasn't the first cryptocurrency. It wasn't the first blockchain. It was the first one that had both and was able to prevent dual payment, meaning using the asset twice without an intermediary. That's what made Bitcoin an amazing payment system and an amazing payment network. And it's all based on the amount of computer power that's backing up and securing the network, which makes it stronger and stronger. So the more people that are mining it and the more people that are running nodes, the more secure it is. And it prevents the whole dual spend issue. That's, they figured that out. That's what Satoshi figured out that made Bitcoin so unique compared to other existing blockchains and other existing cryptos, right? Like other cryptos existed before, including an airline was actually the first American company to create a cryptocurrency, which you probably have heard of, called airline loyalty rewards or airline miles. That was the first crypto project in America was run by an airline, running an air miles rewards program on a blockchain. That, if you don't know crypto history, there you go. Now you know. But they were the intermediary. It was centralized, so there were controls. So if anything went, funky or nefarious actions were happening, they had centralized control. Bitcoin removes the need for centralized control, and that's why it functions so well. And that's why it doesn't care what regulations governments try to throw at it.
Yeah.
It's going to work because of math. It doesn't care about human intervention. It doesn't need human intervention. There's no central office for Bitcoin, right? There's no CEO of Bitcoin. All these other projects that have CEOs and whatever running the projects in the crypto land, they have points of vulnerability that a fully decentralized project like Bitcoin does not have. And there are other projects like it which also do not have that, but they are just far less known.
Yeah.
And people say, yeah, Bitcoin is slow and it only does up to 7 transactions per minute and this and that. Okay, first of all, it's fast enough for right now. And second of all, even if many more people log on to the system and get crypto wallets, it's not going to be at a point where it is unusable for a very long time. And people say, well, 7 transactions a second or nothing. a system like that is nothing. Well, so far so good. And the more people buy it and hold it, and it is a store of value, and more people do buy it and use it for certain transactions, it is inarguable to say that a currency that has trillions of dollars of transaction volume every week or every month or whatever is not a real currency system. It's beyond that, right? And it's the people that hate it are the people that don't understand it, and the people that pump out crap coins are pumping out white papers, galore, just because they think that gives them legitimacy. The white paper is not what gives Bitcoin legitimacy. The white paper just makes it easy to understand what it is. It's what's in the white paper that gives Bitcoin legitimacy. It's what's in the code of Bitcoin that gives it legitimacy. It is a fully functioning cryptocurrency, cryptographically, mined and hashed system of payments, and an amazing system. And compared to other systems in the space, is it the fastest? Not anywhere close. Is it the most fully featured one? Not anywhere close. But does it do what it says it would do? You're damn right it does. And how? And it's been doing it now for just about 15 years, coming up next month. So yeah, that's why I'm super long on Bitcoin, and probably always will be, unless something so amazing comes along, changes again like it did when Bitcoin came along.
Yeah, man. They say, yeah, man.
Satoshi, baby. Satoshi.
So yeah, we just got to test this first weekly support level. Worked its way down to it. Now does that hold? Does this thing pick it up and go back up? We're about to find out. What time is it? 43. A little bit of time left. That was probably inevitable. Once you get down below here, below the bottom side of the daily 68.3, you're going to drop. And it did. The first or second support level on the daily volatility range tried to hold. It didn't. Right? Didn't even close the candle below it. It just took that candle, ran it right down to that weekly support. Does it turn around here? And those 440s are up to about 48 cents. Pulled back a dime now, 38. Interesting. Yeah, that would have been a nice early call. This daily range has got me intrigued. This thing is super tight. It wants some action. This thing's either going to continue dumping all day, or this thing's going to come up and test this daily range. I mean, it's telling you trend. The trend can go both ways. Undoubtedly. You can get a trend to the downside and a trend right back up. That's the thing. Do you close a 15-minute candle below this weekly support? If you do, you got the 1 SD on the daily right here, and the 4-hour 95 for Laplace, all this fun stuff. This 4-hour candle just opened too, right, with the daily. So you got 130. Literally 3 hours. Almost 3 hours left in this 4-hour candle. This thing can do anything. But to bounce down here at the daily 1 SD, found support at that weekly level. We'll have to see how this plays out. For freaking sure, sirs.
Yeah.
But so far, yeah. Bears won this morning so far.
For sure. On Dow they won. On Vanguard Total Stock they won. On SPY obviously.
Yeah, there's Dixie.
Gold getting a nice little bounce in the last 15 minutes from the weekly and the monthly.
Who?
Gold.
CFD
yeah. Gold.
Yeah. Here you go. And the dollar, I mean, literally Dixie, right? Found support down there by that monthly resistance level. Flipped support, ran right back up to the center of the weekly. Didn't close the candle above it. Dumped down to the bottom side of the 68.3. Didn't close the candle below it. Wick to the top side. Wicks to the downside. Look at that. Closed that 15-minute candle right at the center of the weekly, and it rejected. Now, is it going to bounce here at the bottom side of the 68.3 again? Or are we going to see a bigger move, Dixie, to the downside? If it does, SPY's going to probably bounce back. SPY is probably going to bounce back. If you get a move back down here on Dixie, you'll probably see SPY at the daily range. Yeah, if I was in any of those puts, man, like earlier when we were talking, I would have taken profit a lot earlier for sure. I would have got all the juice out of that early as I could. But now this thing's moving back up. Got back up above 441 as if Dixie breaks here. Dixie breaks the bottom side of this Laplace distribution. Be interesting. Will be interesting. The bulls are right here, though. Guarantee it. Bulls are going to be right here, just like the last little pullback. You got some wicks below it, but yeah. We will shortly see. We will shortly see.
We will shortly see.
We will shortly see. In short set.
See shortly.
It is right there. It's revving up. Dixie. Let's check Dixie out. All right, Dixie. You pulling back. You went back up. 6 minute, no, 15.
And Coinbase, too.
Coinbase. Yeah,
Hot diggity damn.
You're below the zero mean. Bear div coming down. 30 length Z score still heading up. You're having an outlier on the low length, and the returns oscillators below the zero mean. You got volatility contracting positively correlated. 981 and 525. 2400 is contracting, and it just went positive. And then see what happens. What is this, 15 minute? Yeah. Come. Oh, I got the UPM turned off. I wonder. There she blows. Yeah, reverse wave trend. And wick down to the 9 log MA. Bottom side, 104.925. Is it going to work its way down there today? Don't know, man. Depends on if it's going to keep rejecting off this reverse wave trend. Dollar's in an interesting position. Dumping. Right? You get below the power mean band, reject off a reverse wave trend. Back down below the power mean band, reject off the reverse wave trend. This is all tightening up in here. Still got this Fisher 99 log MA up here looming above. That's a big cap. I mean, it takes a powerful move to get up above all this and stay above it as the power mean band blows back through all those. Tough. Real tough. Real tough. Dollar's trying, though. Dollar is trying. Let me see here. Yeah, gold right around 1934.
VIX is nice and low still. 1472. I mean,
yeah, and it's up 5%.
Yeah.
And it's up 5%. Which, of course it is. Of course it is. That's why we see majority of stuff just dumping out. Especially these indexes, man. You're going to have some stocks running around. But most stuff, yeah, man, you're going to see red. Market is bleeding right now.
Yep.
Shorts are up. Of course they are. And the bond yields all up. Pulling back a little bit, though. Now corn's running. God, wasn't corn just down? Maybe I was wrong. No, corn was up. Rice was down. Yeah, good buys. Wheat and rice.
Yep, rice.
Rice. Good shit, man.
That's a slim box.
Shout out to everybody working them rice patties. Man, you got to have some jacked up feet, man.
Right.
Look like carps. Looks like you're walking on carps. Your feet look like fish, man. What the hell? Holy shit.
Man, SPY just keeps hammering away.
SPY's just getting jacked up. Yeah, man, that dollar's staying over 105. I mean,
yep.
I mean, this thing's set up bearish. I mean, the dollar looks like it wants to go down, but it's just. Let me look at this daily.
Yeah, for now it's still up there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been slow walking on the daily. I mean, you got this bear div. You're below the zero mean. All right, so we got this little pullback, but it's right to the 9 log MA. Is the wave trend going to get tested again? At some point, yes. We all know this. I mean, look on the daily data set what this thing's been doing. You get up above, it comes back and tests it. Win. It's just not for crypto. Let's see. And boy, that 99 log MA is right at the bottom of the power mean band. Wouldn't be a bit surprising if Dixie does have a harsh pullback on the daily, that you see a wick to the 99, close up above wave trend, continue on. We all know they want a strong dollar. They want a strong market. That's why some things aren't making too much sense. A lot of fookery. A lot of fookery going on. One more reason to trade intraday. If you're trying to swing trade this stuff, when there is a battle behind the scenes going on like there is, good luck. Good freaking luck. You're going to need it. Hi there. Hello, Casey Lewis. Let's see. What do we got working here? 443. Yeah, those 440s, man. I'm still giving up the juice. I like it. Let's see you, SPY. Oh, boy. Things are looking ugly. Having an outlier on the daily since that top. Variance has got a ways to run, too. And since that local high back here, when, I don't know, what was it, 455, something like that. These daily outliers, 3 to the downside, 1 to the upside. A lot of variance. That's a lot of it's negatively correlated.
Imagine what it'd be like if you're a desk trader at Virtue Financial or Timber Hill or Citadel or one of these groups, right? And you're like moving positions on your bots that are moving millions of trades per second, and your friend over at one of the other competing firms has it in for you for something that happened over the weekend, starts moving his bags against you, could trade this crap, whatever it is, and you start having big bot wars, and you start moving it back and forth between you just to kind of like take the piss out of each other, right? And because they do that, why not? They're in it to make money, and they can also enjoy the profit-taking method at the same time. Meanwhile, you got all these people who don't even have a clue that these firms even exist, or even they do, they don't know how they trade, trying to outpace the market, the invisible hand of the market. The invisible hand of the market is a very high-powered bot, and many firms have one, and they have their own specialties, and it's amazing what they're able to do. They're constantly moving between distribution levels, constant at extremely fast intervals. That's called high-frequency trading, right?
Yes.
They're looking at the same maths, right? Looking at the same exact math. They have different interfaces. They have different indicators, but it's the same information. And it's just, man, like, imagine having that much in your bag that you can just I think I want to move rice today. So you just pump however millions you need into the position. Just, to move it a few little positions, take some profit and go, and then move. I think we'll trade soybean futures or
what's the top side?
pound yen or whatever.
50. That's shot.
Take their tiny little scalpy profits. Meanwhile, the markets are like, there's a big thing happening. And just Joe over at desk number 5 decided to trade a bunch of this crap today. That's all that was. Yeah. That's why it's silly to
the top side up here, man.
Try to gauge things with news or whatever. They're always behind by whatever.
This is interesting.
Keep on enjoying them trades and come learn. We are happy to teach you.
Teach. Yeah, there's Shopify on the 2-day.
Just share the info we know. And we're also happy to learn the insights. It's not like there's no one that's ever come into the Discord and has figured out something pretty cool and shared it with the rest of the Discord, and the rest of the Discord been like really appreciative of it. That happens a bunch, because when you get smart people in a group sharing what they learn, good things happen.
Yeah. So that's the daily, huh? Look at the daily. Put my eyes on Shopify here. What's happening? It's setting up a little bowl. See this 4-hour. How deep is this thing? Yeah, man. It's this wave trend at 61. Boy, the 61 number keeps popping up. Shop it up.
Yep. I'm
Leveling
Shopifying.
down.
I'm Shopifying like crazy today.
Yeah, hidden bear, rejection, hidden bear, down. Both these moves, both these 90-minute candles were hidden, and you're way down outside. Let me see, 62. Very interesting. Looking for plays by the end of the week. Friday. Shopify is trending to the downside on the 90-minute. Boy, it's just cracking through that 3SD band, blowing these bands out. What was the Entropy doing on the 4-hour? Yeah, it's not trending yet. Most people be like, hey, shop's trending to the downside on the 4-hour. No, it's not. It's sloping that way, though. Entropy is saying, this is trend.
Yeah.
It's starting to work into a little bit, but it's not there yet. And the low length Z-score, I mean, hello. Seems pretty damn low. Shopify.
Yep. Indeed. Look at that variant. It's like, okay. Not in trend, but I'm a rising fatty to the downside.
I'm a rising star, baby.
Yeah. And then you can see just the tip. Look, just the tip. Oh, yeah. Just the tip.
Oh, playing the tip game. It happens.
Just as the Entropy turns around right there. You got that little tip on the variance.
61.
Yeah.
God,
and a rise
61 number.
Why not?
Huh. Shop.
Yep.
Shopify's about to turn this franchise around. Old Shopify. That is interesting. Got me tweaking here. Definitely got me tweaking. That could be one that's going to run back up here by the end of the week. You're just let me see the 33-minute. Almost getting ready to cross the zero mean. And
falling out of trend for now. Still in trend, but falling out.
Got bull div. Everything's up. Yep. Boy, man. Slow down, Shopify, you little shit. Hell, fucking call I was looking at just jumped 3 cents at the end of the week expiration. You little dirtbag. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you running? Coming out of the trend to the downside. Volatility's totally expanded. Low length anyway, and the 981. 2400's not far behind.
Yeah.
Thing is everything going to break negative? It does. I mean, this thing will fly up to that wave trend. It's a wave trend on the 33. 61. Boy, God, there's a lot of time frames. 61. $61.
Watch that volatility get crushed and the correlation start pumping like crazy.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Yeah, man. You were off.
Shopify.
Old shop. Is this thing going to bump to 61 at the close of the week? It damn sure could. But you are literally already setting up some hidden bear, man. Not from the top of the returns oscillator, but the cross here for shout. Huh. I like me some Shopify.
Yeah.
I like me some Shopify. This thing is out of bounds. Personal foul. Roughing the downside UPM. 15-yard penalty. Jeez. See the 15-minute. Boy, this thing's trying. Ah, man. Tough though, man. This thing is setting up hidden after hidden after hidden after hidden. Hidden bear everywhere, everywhere. Spooky little bears. I'm going to go back to check that out closer to the close today. And what do we got? What do we got? Smile, you're just down here dicking around. It's our time to leave anyway.
CZ coin.
We're going to wrap this up. What'd you say?
So do you want to look at CZ coin at BNB?
CZ coin. Where are you? It's right here somewhere. There it is.
BNB USD or something.
BNB. Tether. Look at this shit coin. CZ coin.
Yeah.
CZ coin. Clear out. What we got here? We just looking weak, CZ. You say foo, I say bullshit too.
Exactly.
Nothing to say foo in crypto. And somebody that has to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. You repeat a lie enough times, people start literally not only believing it, but start echoing it for you.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. And everybody's like, oh, we're safe there? Oh, hell yeah. You guys, you are not safe in crypto. Crypto is the Wild West. FTX, good example. Everybody's like, oh man, the new kid on the block. This thing's going to rule the universe. And not.
But Sam is so smart. Okay.
Yeah, Sam was just along for the ride. Why do you think the dude's not in prison? He was along for the ride. That was intentional as hell. I don't care what anybody says. They wanted to bring crypto down. They did a good job. Good job. Let's wreck this exchange.
Yep.
Now they use the news, right? The news came out last week? Oh, now FTX is going to dump all their Solana and Bitcoin. So what's everybody do? They get in shorts and then it pumps.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
And what did I say before? And what did I say even before? Like all that when that silliness came out, I'm like, yeah, 0.2% of the market cap is not going to wreck the market. All the fools that come in have a chance of moving it the wrong way, and that's exactly what happened. I said the herd's going to make the piled in shorts, and the big bags moved it to the upside with VEPS. Fuckers. And it's crazy. And we saw it with the VEPS before it happened. Like, we knew it was happening. We've been saying it for days. And literally from the time that silly news came out, I've been like just ragging on them. Like, you got a couple $1 billion spread across 10 assets, mostly crap coins, stable coins, and other crap coins. And you're going to tell me that 0.2% of the market cap is going to move the market? And it wasn't even that much. Not a chance. But yeah, people will believe silly nonsense, and they will get wrecked every day, constantly.
Yeah.
That was just yet another example. Another example of what we're not reading crystal balls here. We're just reading math. Like,
yep. Looking for Bitcoin to close above 27K today. Just reverse wave trend on the freaking daily. But then, I mean, look, we got caps up there, man. Got to give it some time. This power mean band's got to flip around bullish. I mean, the 9 log MA already has. It's starting to run. You're above the 33 in reverse wave trend right now. They're probably going to try to push this thing up and close above this 99, which is tough. It's about what, $300, $400, $400, $420. Exactly, yeah. $420. Hey, let's party.
If it closes above that 99.5 on the loss band, it's above 27.5, basically 27.4.5.
Yeah. And
if it closes above there, yippee-ki-yay, because then you got like if it taps that second normal distribution band right around, what is it, 27.78, like you said, a few $100 to the upside.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you're going to be hitting that third standard deviation band on the RMLR. You'll basically have 4 days in a row of it keep smashing that band, and it will still be smashing that band, so it will not yet be in mean reversion. And you could have some, because I mean you've had a lot of nice intersects this past couple of weeks, and we've seen some nice movements up and down and up and down. And yeah, I would expect more if it's going to smash that band again. I'd expect some more nice movements in the coming days.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Might have to leave it at that. Yeah, 11:06. Let's run. Let's run like lions and tigers and bears. So, I want to thank everybody in the Discord for support. If you're not in the Discord yet, I don't know what to tell you. You should be. Link is in the description of these videos. Come join the Alpha Trading Discord. Open up a support ticket, request a free volatility starter pack. Yes, it is good. A lot of free information to sift through, right? We're not one of these Discords where we're like, hey man, you got to pay for entry. Hey, you got to buy our indicators to get all this free information. No. It's free. You study this stuff for a couple months, get the basics of volatility trading down, and yes, then we have an indicator package for you. But if you come straight in our Discord and you're like, I want your indicators, I don't care what they cost, we're going to try to deter you from doing that, because we want you to stay in the community. We don't want you to like come get these indicators and go try to learn this by yourself without being in the Discord asking questions. You're going to get lost. You're probably not going to resubscribe, and we're going to lose you. We're looking to build members in this community, not bring in, the fly-by-nights, right? That are just buying every indicator under the sun just because they do. That's what they do. It's insane. You've literally bought every indicator from every influencer out there. Most of it, 99.999999999% is all lagging. There might be something snuck in there every once in a while. But yeah, it's a total scam. So that being said, I just told you what to do. So do it. Bilbo requests you in the Alpha Trading Discord. Come see us. With all that being said, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace, guys.
Later.